having fake pages, didn't I?
Wow.
Yeah.
Who has the time to do that? Lots
It's
of
scamming
people.
season.
Lots of people.
All right, thank you all set, y'all. Let me get the audio going. We can get ready to go.
Did you turn on your do not disturb?
I put on airplane mode so they kick rocks.
As you know.
Just practice one last time. This is the pull-up experience with Marquita and Brandon. We're here at DKOR8, episode 10.
It's Decor.
Decor
Oh,
home.
it's
Decor
cool. I am so sorry.
Yeah, just
It just, people say decorate.
it's
'cause they don't-
decorate. Technically, it's decorate.
That's how you pronounce it.
My bad.
And I told him that when I followed on Instagram, but that's just because the friend don't
He's a
listen.
guy, though.
Yeah, I'm not smart, y'all.
Thank you for admitting that. Don't be trying to stop the record when you say that part.
Just practice one
Think
last
about nothing.
This is the pull-up experience with Marquita and Brandon. We're here at DKOR8,
Decor
episode.
8.
It's Decor.
I'm
It just, people say decorate.
Yeah, the audio is good because we call all them, even with the
This
live.
mic is the truth, man. I love this mic.
We need that. You got it on Amazon? He's a guy.
No, I don't mess with Amazon. I only mess
Please,
with Walmart.
okay. Tell him nobody goes to Walmart. I don't even
I
shop.
shop at
Girls.
Walmart.
I'm not giving this bitch none of my money.
Yeah, don't go in there.
You know,
You'll
you'll
be
be
looking
my
around
money.
for stuff. It's all on the floor.
Can you send me that link so I can get this mic?
Yeah. One more, want to get I got on my phone.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Don't forget it.
I'm not. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Me?
Yeah.
Welcome everybody to the next episode of the Pull-Up Experience. Today is all about the ambiance and being a beautiful Black women-owned luxury designer brand. We are sitting here with the wonderful ladies of Decor Home, and they are going to give us all the tea on how to be fancy, frugal, and look good doing it. Stay tuned.
Well, listen, ladies. I want you guys to introduce yourselves as an individual. Then we'll go, as a group. So,
How are you?
how are you doing?
I'm Edith Wheeler.
Edith Wheeler?
I'm Amy Gibbs. And I am Angel Davis.
So, quick question, guys. How can people reach you as an individual and as a group?
I'm at Chop by Edith.
Okay.
I own a salon and I'm a mom, got a few kids and then some. Next door actually bangs.
Oh.
And then Decorate on Instagram, DKOR8.
I can reach that decorate as well. Well, we all can be reached at decorate.
Right,
but
right.
individually, I can be reached at Angel Davis 0524. It's my birthday.
That's what I'm talking about. So we're gonna jump right into it, guys. I know acquiring minds want to know, because you guys are three beautiful Black women who created this awesome business. So let's go from the beginning. Like, what made you guys say, you know what, we need to create a space like this? Where did the idea start?
2015, maybe even before that, actually.
Doing
'Cause,
stuff in our own houses. And
Yeah, we've been knowing each other for a long time, so it
A
goes,
long time.
it goes deep. I mean, it started out with small things like birthday parties and small events and just fun, creative stuff because we're really all creative. And it's just every time something came up to be creative, we collectively got together and did creative stuff, and it just kind of developed over the years. And here we are today.
I love that.
So let me ask you this: does one person have a function versus the other, or you guys just collectively say, okay, we're gonna do
we
this?
all gotta work.
Okay.
Yes. Right now we're all working.
working.
Yeah, so we all
Right.
hustling right now.
And it
Yeah.
really works. We've gotten a lot accomplished in the last 3 months because we mesh really well.
Yes.
Like, the energy is so good between the three of us that it works out for us.
We
Yeah.
can agree to disagree.
But it's fun when we agree to disagree, whether it's
Exactly.
rolling eyes or smacking lips or whatever. But it's still love and fun, and we'll be laughing literally 5 seconds after, like the attitude. Like
Because no business is perfect. I think
Yeah.
people see the glam on Instagram, but they don't know the work that goes behind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like we leaving y'all to go work, so we like.
Yeah, like
Right.
we're actually doing an interior design job right now.
Tonight.
Yeah,
Yes,
which is
we
Oh,
left
y'all
our house at
serious.
2 o'clock last night. I mean, it's a grind.
yeah.
You gotta crawl before you walk, and I think
Right.
a lot of people want to just skip straight to the.
Yeah.
It don't work like that, and I
Right.
think it's a generational thing because our parents didn't give us nothing. We worked for it.
Yeah.
Now we probably old enough to be y'all moms, so.
Right.
Y'all can do it.
Right.
No.
No, listen.
We grown out here. We out here 6 that's different. But so I want to know, because I think it's amazing how your dynamic is, and you guys obviously are really good friends as well as business partner. How do you guys navigate that space, or what are some tips you can give for people who are thinking of going into business with somebody who they love on a personal level, and being able to navigate that professional space?
You gotta know who you're dealing with.
Yeah, we had a big scare.
You gotta know who you're dealing with. You have to. I think if you're genuine, it's gonna naturally flow. Especially if the other person is genuine as well. But you have to know who you're dealing with.
And sometimes it's hard to know who you're dealing with because people have masks. And sometimes that mask is not unfolded until you have to get into the depth and deal with them on a daily. Where sometimes you deal with people, even though you're friends, you may not see each other every day or talk every day. But with this, it's all the time. I mean, I may get a phone call at 2:00 in the morning, or
She be so annoyed.
thank you.
I'm like, what you doing? She like, what?
I'm like, what are you? I'm like, what are you? And she's like, well, let's do blah blah blah. And I go, shake it off. And I'm like, okay, what we gotta do? Because I can really maybe have sleep or something like that. But I'm a night owl too. She's a night owl.
I'm a crazy.
But she's like really, like she'll be
My brain don't stop working.
bright-eyed, bushy-tailed at 3:00 in the morning.
Yes.
Type of person. Yeah.
And you're navigating 2 entrepreneurial journeys now, because you said you're a beautician as well,
Yeah,
and a mom, full-time.
we all
Yeah, we all
do a million things.
Yeah,
But I have a
yeah.
salon. I'm in real estate. I'm in real estate school. I'm taking the test, and then this store, because we're gonna be interior design, real estate. We're gonna do it all.
Yeah.
We take it
Yeah.
over.
Right.
You know what though? Their flagship store. I don't know if we gave you guys the opportunity to tell everybody where we're located, but we are right in the heart of Mayfield on Mayfield Road. It's conveniently located on the main street.
Richmond and Mayfield.
Richmond and Mayfield would
Get
be
your
like the
groceries at Aldi's
intersection.
and get your furniture.
Yes, y'all have more than enough money saved at Aldi's to come over here and make sure y'all spend some real money over here, because it look good. I'm gonna show y'all my Instagram highlights, because it look good in here, y'all. They got a little bit of everything to create that ambiance.
So, and then actually, I'm a director of HR at a nursing home.
Oh wow!
Right. We have and I'm a disaster recovery analyst at University Hospitals. I work in their IT department. Yeah,
So you
we're
guys are legit corporatepreneurs. And all of you guys have grinds that couldn't stop due to the pandemic. So with you guys opening this November 2019 and then 2020 hitting so hard,
God
how
took
did you
care of
guys
us.
work through that?
He took care of
He
us.
sure did.
No, like
We had nonstop business.
we had non-stop business, and I think we can.
Everybody was
we had the
sitting
same
at home
thought.
looking like, I don't like where I live.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know,
wow.
I think that contributed to it because we're forced to stay home, so you're looking around like.
Just need some
Because normally we're on the go. You're barely home. You're
Right.
sleeping. But we were all forced to not just be home when we were home. You had to work from home.
Yeah.
Your kids were at home, so it was like
Yeah,
everything
a peaceful
changed.
place.
So now you wanted to be comfortable in that space more so than you probably were because you probably were never there because we're always on the move naturally when you have families and jobs and other
I think people
responsibilities.
appreciate home more now since the pandemic and family.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
now they just want, we can't find workers nowhere, everything closed. Where's everybody? But I think everybody it slowed everybody down. So everybody had time to appreciate their work environment, their family,
Yes.
everything. So they're like, let's make this cute. But it's working. Even now that all the furniture stores are backed up. Sorry.
No, you're good. That's Nakia. So Nakia, y'all know we finally got Nakia, our
Right.
co-host. We got our girl in here, y'all.
Gotta see the umbrella.
She crashing our podcast.
Hey.
Yeah,
But that's
our
Nakia-
designated co-host.
And she does our wine.
Yeah.
That's who, Nakia does our wine. So Nakia does our wine. We have a wine line called Decor8, and Nakia is actually she makes our wine for us, and so it's perfect timing for her to walk in.
I love the sweatshirts, ladies. They're beautiful.
Y'all, in my hand, while Nakia gets settled, in my hand, I am actually holding a strawberry Moscato from Decor8. It's 12.5% alcohol, and y'all
It's
know,
amazing.
if
It's
y'all
amazing.
want,
It's
y'all
amazing.
know how we feel about 2U wine. So at any time, if y'all want to pull up on us, y'all can pull up on us. We can all buy a bottle together. Make sure we support all these beautiful women in this building.
Yes.
We're going to put this here as product placement.
Place it a little better. Because you can pick this up at 2U Wines located at
4425 Mayfield Road, South Euclid, Ohio, 44121. Open Thursdays and Fridays, 4 p to 9 p. Saturday from 4 to 8.
And they have the bomb wine slushy.
Yes, they do.
Right on time, I see.
You are.
Oh, the ladies look so beautiful.
Coordinate.
You cannot catch us out here slouching.
No,
Like, what kind of
that.
interior designer would we be?
These sweatshirts will be on sale next month.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love
$14.
that.
Decorate
Yeah,
your life.
decorate your life.
Yes.
Because that can mean anything.
It really
Yeah.
Yes.
can.
Decorate your life can mean anything.
So let's expand on that. Give us some different meanings for decorate your lives, because when
I
the people
decorate
walk
my whole
around,
life,
we want to
baby.
sell it for
My whole
sure.
life is decorated up. Yeah.
It must be. It must be.
And we do, but you have to. It's bigger than just, interior design definitely is huge.
I think for us, we realized that having like you work all day, so coming home to your house and it's not in order, it don't work. Like, can you imagine coming home and this stuff all over your bed? And I know some of y'all.
I said, well, I'll talk from a math perspective. You're definitely culprits with that or whatnot.
But the thing is, when you're dating somebody, women look for that man that's neat. You go to a guy. Have you ever been to a guy's house? Honey,
Right.
husband, I'm talking about a long time ago. You go to a guy's house and your house ain't in order, it's a turn off. You know
Yeah,
what I
It
mean?
can be. It can
And
be.
vice versa, men don't want to go to a girl's house.
Yes.
Because the space
Especially.
is a reflection of where you are
Say
in
that
your
again.
mind.
Have you ever gotten to one of your girlfriend's car and you like,
Yep, it's a mess.
the
Listen,
purse?
don't say nothing about my car because
Your
listen,
purse
we
is
get to throw too much.
too
But the house is the
That's your
bomb. The
office?
house is clean.
But listen, I tell young girls, like, your purse
Your
and your
purse
car is
gotta
a
be
reflection
clean.
of you. Because if you've got a junky purse, you probably got a junky car. And if you got a junky car,
You got a junkie house.
Well, she right about that, but I do got a nice house. The car is a mess right now.
It's your office.
get
It's your
home.
office.
Yeah.
It
And I
drives me
true
crazy
that
sharing
because you
with my
don't want to go
kids.
home to a prison almost, where it's like, there's one more job if the house isn't clean or if the clutter is everywhere or it just doesn't feel like your place of peace. It's hard for you to refresh and have enough oomph to get through to the next day. So I totally agree with that concept, and I love the whole decorate your life because
you want one, don't you?
I really do. I can't wait till they drop. And it's only
I do
14.
too.
I might get
I
my
do.
friends.
No, 14.
40.
Oh, that's
No,
even better.
this is high quality.
It looks like but I'll still get some and get some for my friends.
My
They
first
gonna be very
podcast
excited.
guest is gonna be my brother. That'd be great athletics.
Yes, and
Okay.
and by the way, he did my tablecloths and a few other items for me. Yes,
He's
he's
very
very good.
Oh,
We
yeah.
gotta get him on a podcast.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
y'all gotta get y'all together so you know y'all can bring y'all little.
Oh,
We
no.
for sure do.
We
We're
talking about
just
it
talking
today.
Oh yeah, we were
this.
just talking about it.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Look at that. So collaboration, that's one of the best ways to continually build. The reason that we met these lovely ladies was obviously through Nakia, because she is the plug and the outlet all at once.
That's her nickname.
Your phone over there.
The microphone is here, and I always catch the microphone. But we do pretty good with you guys. Like I said, coming here, it's a different atmosphere. I love how you guys embody not only the look of it all, but the feeling. So it's a total ambiance. From the time we walked in the door, Mimi was the first person we met, and she tolerated me and Brandon and didn't put us out. But no, she allowed us to kind of touch everything because the space is all encompassing of something that you would want in your space. So I know you guys can't see it in the frame right now, but we're gonna pan all around the store before we leave.
Not
to give
all
you guys a
of,
good
not
look.
the whole store, just some of it, because we sold a bunch of stuff this week.
They did. Yeah, but for sure, everything from just to complete the space, the throw rugs, the seating areas, the different accent pieces to make it all come together. I love how you guys did that. All the way down to they even have candles and like I said, the signature wine.
Let's talk about some candles for a second.
Please do.
Because it's a new thing for us. It's a new brand.
line for
It's a new,
us.
yeah.
Okay.
And it took us a year to get it.
Get out.
Because only us and anthropology are the two people who are allowed to carry it.
Yes.
Wow.
Because they're real petty. They
Congratulations.
sent the salesperson in. They want to see who
Yes.
what kind of
Nice.
environment their product will be sold in. We passed the test.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
So
but
we're
they
happy.
smell
Amazing.
They do. I was telling
They're a
Brandon
little
that.
expensive, but they're worth it because they
Yeah.
burn for hours.
And the cool part about it, the jars, like, I wish we had one over here, but the jars, you can actually, like, keep them. Like, so, because they're like glass, really nice glass dishes, but they smell amazing.
Yeah, so when the candle, this is a, plug for y'all. When your candles get old, you got a cute jar, just fill it with hot water, boiling water, and the candle will pop out and reuse the glass.
Wow.
And you can just peel the old label off and then use it as a dish.
Get out of here. I never knew
I
that.
was blown away. Listen, look, that's crazy.
We're gonna come decorate your life.
We please do.
We'll talk about it off camera. Single life is not doing me very well. I have a question for you ladies, because I know we talked about off camera, but I wanted you guys to talk about some of the struggles you guys had with starting this out and whatnot, because I know everyone see the glamour, the big, the big end of it all, but I know, rough beginnings, as an entrepreneur, so.
We're still in the beginning.
We're still in the beginning if you think about it.
We're in the beginning. I think
knocked out for about almost a year solidly. You know what I mean? Kind of, we were like removed from our space 3 months after we opened, so we had to kind of start over. It was it's been really weird, but having to start over with the pandemic and all that. So.
And I think for us, it was more like we started with our own money. We didn't borrow money because we didn't want to owe anybody.
Right.
Which in hindsight. But in the same token, we're not in debt, so it's one of those things, like damned if you do, damned if you don't.
So I have a question for you ladies. With being in business with each other, how have you handled and juggled from being friends for so long and then switching over to a business aspect? How is everything going and how is everything gelling and is everything, everybody adding their view and their opinions and how is everything going with that?
We respect each other.
Yeah, that's the bottom line.
Same like in any relationship, it's got to be respect. If there's no respect here, it's not gonna work.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, because we have funny moments.
We do
have funny moments though, like it'll be like a crazy miscommunication or something because we're always moving so fast, like all three of us are. And so I'll get something, I'll get a text, I'm like, well, I just talked to her. And she said this, but the text says this. And I'll be like, and then I'm like, hello? No, wait. So I'm like, hop on the phone real quick so I don't misread anything.
Things get lost in translation.
So I
But I think a lot of times people go into business and they think it's going to be just bam, bam, bam. And it's going to be chaotic for a while. It's not going to be disorganized, but it's not going to be exactly the way you think it is. And you got to be able to maneuver through anything. So, and we're not quitters. So
And be
you're
patient.
not going to quit. And you have to be patient because you're not going to, your first year or two is not going to be your money year. But baby, we working.
Yeah, we're working. It's been really, really good. Like
the last month or so has been great. It's just, you got to be patient. You can't want it overnight. And I think that's, we talked about that earlier, just wanting things to happen fast, but good things come to those who wait.
You gotta be patient, dedicated, true to yourself, true to your partners.
Yes.
It's a lot. It's a lot in that.
Yeah, but it's like we said a little earlier too, it's the genuine love that we have for each other.
Get me together.
Yeah, we just
You see me? I did crash your interview. I just wanted to say congratulations to you ladies. I'm about to dip out because my business is open. So I just wanted to dip in and dip in. Y'all have wine. Why don't y'all pour me a glass of wine?
We want a slushy.
But I just want to definitely tell y'all that I appreciate y'all letting me be a part of y'all business, and it's growing, and I love it, and this is good stuff. I appreciate it, and congratulations, and keep it moving, ladies.
Thank you.
I told y'all we was gonna get Nakia. Y'all know she like the best part of us is sophisticated conversation. So we for sure got her. We told y'all we got more to come too. So y'all stay tuned because when Nakia come through, y'all know it's always a crazy time. So we got our good little snippet, and we gonna jump right back into it. So tell us
that
more.
door again. It's a front door. By Nakia. She got her decor umbrella, so she back.
So as we jump back into it, tell us more about y'all navigating that space of being mompreneurs and having that that entrepreneurial hustle and still being able to love and raise our future. Like, how has that been, navigating that space and being exactly who who we need our parents to be. Like, you guys are the role models and the fallback plan at the same time almost.
It's
It's a struggle. Who wants to start?
There's no perfect. It's
Right.
no perfect parent
Answer.
either.
Right.
You think you're doing right, and your kid will be like. And for me, it's hard because I live in Atlanta for real. So I can fly in and then I fly out every week. And so my son said yesterday, "Mommy, I miss you. You're never here." I said, "What? I just left you 2 days ago." But they need you. So I had a little guilty conscience last night, but you know, it's life. And even when we were all living in one place, my daughters and stuff, they felt a little lost, but we work. So it's like you run a salon, you self-employed. When you self-employed, you gotta get it. How you
Working
gonna
harder.
get it.
Right.
So it's almost the same, but not the same because at least my daughters would see me at night. So he's missing 2 nights to see his mom. So I'm leaving y'all. I'm just kidding.
And for
But it's
me,
hard.
so I'm working during the day, then I gotta work in the evening. So, and my daughter, you know, she'll call. Okay, Money, I'm working. You said you're gonna be home. Okay, but I gotta work a couple more hours.
And Money is grown.
And my daughter's
Is
grown.
she?
I have a grandson.
No, my kids are grown too, and they say,
Yes.
"You're never available. You're always at work." I said, "Who
Yes.
FaceTime somebody
Yes.
all day?" My oldest daughter FaceTiming. "Girl, let me tell you." Shit. I was like, "Kayla, I answer wrong. You can't just start."
Right.
Your kids will always need you, so
Yeah.
you just
Always,
gotta make
always.
it happen.
Yeah.
But she's getting ready to open her own store as well. So
Kayla?
she'll see. No, my daughter.
Oh, okay, good.
So she'll see what work is.
What it's
Oh,
like.
yeah, she
Oh.
gonna
like
see.
to work.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a problem for her.
Yes.
She is sorry, Lonnie.
Yeah, I have 2 teenage boys, so their sports takes over. I mean, it's like constant because my youngest son, he's 13, he'll be 14 next week, but he plays baseball and basketball. But not only for the school, they play travel. Like, so we travel baseball and travel basketball and high school high school baseball and high school basketball for the both. So it's like constant because it's work, like Mimi said, and Edith said, you're working during the day. Then I'm picking them up, getting them where they need to be, making sure they have.
And they wanna eat.
And then they want to eat, and then they need this, and then they want to go here, and can this person come over, and it's just constant. And then in the evening we're getting together and we're working, and I
Till
have
2 a.m. last night. I fell asleep on them.
I have conversations with them all the time though. Like, trust me, you'll understand this one day. But I do everything I do for them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I told the little, because I have 4 kids. 27, 22, 17, and 10. They all 6 years apart. Don't ask me. They're all in different places in their lives. You know what I'm saying? So it makes it hard. But at the end of the day, you're teaching them something.
Yes.
They see it. They see the hard work. They understand that
They do.
you gotta work for whatever you want in life. You can't wait on
Nothing is
nobody.
given to you.
Yeah.
So if you want it, you gotta go get it.
Yeah, for sure.
So listen, my question is, I know this is the beginning. Where do you see you guys in the next 3 to 5 years? What's next up for you
What's
guys?
next?
Oh man, where do we start?
We want it all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we really do. We hadn't put a glass ceiling on anything. Like, there's no stopping us as long as that we have access to it. We're not gonna stop.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you want to be a little specific, like we talked about the warehouse, we do want a warehouse that makes.
We want to make money in our sleep.
Yeah, and we're in the process of having our website developed. So that too will open
Online
us up.
sales.
Yeah, so that's
Yes.
gonna open us up to a lot of things, the e-commerce side of it. What else we talk about? We talk about
Everything.
so much,
Much.
right? Like
Right.
real
Literally, it's
estate.
funny because we taped our podcast last week and we're gonna do table designs and things that people want to do romantic for their partners. Like
That would be
anything,
amazing.
Right.
anything that make us money, we can do. Like in the last month we've done. We sold the house. 2 houses.
Yes.
In the last 2 months, we staged them. They both sold within a week. Well, the first one sold
I didn't talk
in one
about
day.
Yes.
Right.
So
And
Brandon's
then-
a real estate agent by
Oh,
trade.
are you? Can you help me pass my test?
Oh, we'll talk. I got you.
So, and then, we do staging and we're doing an event next week. We're doing the setting for Courtney.
So, like, yeah, like,
So
Courtney
you
covers
guys really do
treatment, so-
got it like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, we do a lot, and like I said, we're in the process of an interior design job right now.
We leaving you to go to.
Yeah, to finish that up. Like, so it's constant. We're constantly
work.
We
Yeah.
gotta be dedicated to it, cause like
Work,
that
work,
guy that
work,
coming in,
work.
that's my husband.
That's coming in helping us. See, that's
And
amazing.
he has his own business, Sticks and Buns Food Truck. Shout out to y'all.
That's
So,
him.
uh-huh.
So the food there is actually really good too.
Yeah,
yeah.
I always catch his food truck up and down Mayfield, all the
Yeah.
events.
Oh, we have them all next then.
to go and get some food from them too. They actually really good.
It
for
is
real.
good.
Yeah.
And so, it's hard sometimes because you have to.
Yeah, how do you balance
How you
that?
balance it, right.
I know he'd be like, you ain't give me no kiss today. I'm like, I'm busy. Can I call you right back? So it's like weird because you have to be able to juggle it and be okay with not always being up under your man or feeling like you always gotta please him. You gotta do for yourself. And he gets it because he's self-employed.
Right.
But it's being on that page where you're not constantly, oh, I got date night or oh, I gotta do that. Sometimes you have to skip that to get to where you want to be. So we're in that
Sacrifice.
stage.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna
how
say
did you
it's really
guys get
sacrifice,
to that
'cause
level
it's
of
not forever.
understanding? Because a lot of people, and I guess maybe because he's an entrepreneur too, so he has an inherent understanding of the grind and what it takes. But how did you guys navigate, or how do you navigate a dating space as an entrepreneur or with a spouse, and having that where people can understand that we're going to communicate. There's not always going to be times where it'll be the two of us. Sometimes I need you to support me in a way that shows my love language is you understanding that I'm doing something and you're supporting that I'm getting that done
Exactly.
without being like,
Mhm.
you know, rude or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
And some relationships don't survive it because some women don't understand the hustle. Some men don't understand. They're really needy. So you're
Right.
not with the right person because
Correct.
it's really hard to respect a self-employed entrepreneur.
it is.
Yeah,
Lady.
yeah, because the one staging, I mean, it was kind of a short time frame that we were asked to do it, and the last one, including Heights.
Oh, you fell
yes.
asleep in the car at 5 a.m. because you
Right.
We were like, but we were leaving there at like 3, 4, 5 in the morning, and so can you imagine? I mean, like Edith was saying, and you guys were saying, like your significant other have to be understanding of that and trust you and all the things that comes with that, because that has, I mean, I can imagine it being challenging, but like she said, it's kind of like that evenly yoked thing. That
Yeah.
person, you're your person. He has to be her person because I never hear him complain. He knows what we're doing. He may
We
check
use his
in
car all
on.
the time,
We
too.
use his truck because he has a. But I'm saying but I never hear him complaining because
He's a true team player.
He's a team player as her husband, like, but he's like our brother.
Right,
So
right,
it's,
right.
but he understands. You know, you
And
never.
I understand too that I have to not be with him sometimes to make sure the business
Exactly.
is going right.
Yeah.
So that's like a big deal because I think some people start a business and they don't realize what it takes, so they don't put it in, so it don't survive.
Mhm.
Because sometimes you gotta miss a kid's game, or you gotta miss
Yes.
date night, or you gotta miss.
Right.
Because how else is it gonna work? You gotta hustle for it.
Mhm.
Whatever you sign up for, you better be ready to finish it. Because it's not that easy.
Yeah, and we try to balance it out as much as we can because we'll like try to have each other's back though, and that's a part of it too.
Yeah.
That's a
Being
part
a
of
team.
it. Like if Mimi said, "Oh, I can't. I have this," because Mimi actually does nails, and yeah, she.
Oh, you didn't say that
She
part?
does. She does.
Y'all jack of all trades, man.
Right, so she does.
Y'all a team by yourself.
Right.
She's
They
a
got all-
nail
they
tech
got all the
also, and so sometimes she's like, "Well, I have clients at this time," so I'm like, "Okay, well then I'll work those hours," or so we do that really well together, no matter what. We, even if it's like, "Oh, okay, let me adjust,"
Right.
or "Okay, let me think, let's figure it out." It's never really like an
I think
attitude
we're good at
or.
not like, well, I did this and you didn't.
It's right.
You just have to
Right.
understand that you might do more than me. And for me, sometimes I feel guilty because some Saturdays I can't work.
Because she's doing hair, but we
Or because
understand
I'm flying
that.
out on Saturdays now, so.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah,
I
we
try to make-
understand it. It's no big
Mhm.
deal. Like because there are a lot of other places where I know for a fact she's hustling.
Yeah.
So
Right.
just because we may be filling in on Saturday hours because she's working or have to fly back home to her kids, there's a lot of other things that people may not see that she's hustling. Like I said, 3 a.m. call. Or text messages dinging like ding 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 ding. I'm like, that's nobody. but
That's after
Edith.
hours. I'm asleep. They know. I got
This
a night
this
out.
one, she be like, what the hell is going on?
I get up in the morning. I'm a morning person.
She's the me of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just understanding that it's not gonna be perfect, but you gotta do your best to make it
Yeah.
work.
And
We're not
understanding boundaries.
That's true too. I mean, that's
Understanding each other's
You got no
boundaries.
boundaries, I'm good.
Understanding.
and she's not lying.
Yeah, she definitely you in the group.
She's not lying.
Ain't no
She's not
boundaries.
lying. There's no boundaries with her.
True. But she understands.
Yeah.
I'm honestly, I'm the jokester. I'm real fun, and I say the craziest things. But I make y'all laugh. I'm not
Yes, she does. I'm not. It's just I can't. Yeah.
we can't say it on camera.
Right.
That's cool, that's
anything
cool.
Is anything is liable to fall out of her mouth.
Exactly.
Like-
Exactly. Nothing's off limits.
That's
Nothing's
good.
off
That
limits.
means y'all are comfortable enough for her to be able to express herself.
Oh,
openly,
yeah.
which makes it
And we all do. We
Right,
all
right.
do, but like.
Oh, she
Yeah,
do.
because you guys have a
Yeah.
different type of synergy. You know how people say like, oh, I can't be friends with women, or I can't work with women because they
Right.
too catty or they
Yes,
too whatever.
yes.
From the time you all got together as a group, y'all have been, I would say Bopsy twins, but it's three of y'all. But y'all have been clearly like, y'all
Clicking.
merged. Yeah, and I love to see
This
that.
is
'cause
natural.
it needs-
Yeah,
man,
it's natural.
representation
It's organic.
is so important.
It's not
and
forced
you guys
like
are
that.
doing it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
our
organic.
relationship is organic. It's not forced. No, when I say that organic, I mean it. We see all sides of each other.
Mhm.
The good, the bad, the ugly, and we
Right.
Yeah,
don't
'cause
judge.
when she moody, I know it. I be like,
Yeah, and when
Right.
I'm moody, they
Right,
know. Or when
right.
she's moody.
I be like, not today. Let me call you back.
Yep, and so like one day
It's not too much time that I'm moody now.
Why don't we have
moody?
Not like us. Not like
No,
us.
not like us, but you get real quiet.
Yes, and tight lip. And tight lip.
I do.
That's like this one called me the other day. She was too short. I called her back like,
Get over it.
that was too short. Like, what's going on? Because normally her energy would be like, what's up, whatever.
Mhm.
Some word that I'm not gonna say.
Right,
Some
right.
crazy word. What's up? And I'm like, okay. She was like real
I
cut.
was busy that
But
day.
I don't know that, so
Yeah,
I just gotta
it's
make sure.
different from what
For
we
me,
used
it's
to.
like, nah. Let me make sure we're good. We're good. Oh yeah, I'm just doing this. Okay, click. I mean, type of thing.
I'm all over the
We
place.
just make it like we care about each other. So
I love that.
so I'm not gonna let, if I feel like she has a feeling, or if I done something maybe ticked her off, like I probably would find something to do to make sure that person knows that we're good. Like if
I'll
I
be like, bye, but your special needs. that.
exactly
Right.
and that's that. Like but they will always know, from me especially, and from them, I always know that we're good no matter what. Yeah, like these are my girls, my sister girls.
I love that.
Sister
Y'all,
friends.
y'all make it look good, you know, on camera, but you guys are actually
You in real
making
life.
it feel good to each other too, and that it transcends with everything that you guys have your hands in. So I love that.
I think that black as a whole, just not Cleveland for me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the strength we would have if we worked together
Oh,
as
my
opposed to
goodness.
competing with each other?
The point of
Right.
the
Yes.
point of the
Connection
It's
over
really so
competition.
unfortunate
Yes,
because
yes.
moving to Atlanta, I realized that it's very deliberate, and so black support black. You could be selling a bowl of beans, and everybody gonna buy them if you black.
Mm.
And we need that same type of energy in
Yes.
Cleveland, but everybody wants to compete with each other instead of
And we don't
understanding
have to.
that we can all do the same thing, but what God has for me is for me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And so you don't have to compete with me because
Mhm.
what's gonna be on your table is gonna be different from what's on
So,
my table.
exactly.
But the mentality, we still kind of have that slave mentality,
Mhm.
and it's killing our culture.
It
You know
is.
what I'm saying? So this is great. So when you called me, I was like, who is this? I don't know, but I tried. I honestly,
I appreciate you.
no, but I support all black business. Somebody
Yeah.
called me, I'll give you $100 if you post a 3x5 poster. Something. I said, $100? I don't need the $100, but you can't put a poster on my wall. You can bring me some flyer. I mean, I support everybody because at the end of the day, I built great relationships over the years because of it. Because at the end of the day, it don't hurt you
Yeah.
to help carry somebody. Because I was once there. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you just have to have an open mind. You know,
Mhm.
you can learn from everybody. Y'all younger than me, but I can still learn from you.
Exactly.
No,
We're
listen,
still learning.
this interview,
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot.
Yeah.
I was always told you never want to be the smartest person in the bunch.
Mhm.
Somebody
Yeah,
smarter than
wrong
you.
bunch, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do celebrity here. So, you know, I'm pulling up. I'm like acting like I'm used to this. I'm FaceTime. We at Will Smith's house. I'm like, nigga, look at But you try to act like you're used to it, but you're never gonna get used to it.
Yeah.
I mean, great people, you know, good energy, you know, just like everybody else. But I mean, it's like I be in some situations where I'm like, but it's a good thing because you grow, you learn. You know, you have to be willing to be uncomfortable because you know the saying like,
key. Yeah.
be willing to be uncomfortable, to get comfortable. It's
Yeah.
great because you meet new people, you learn new things. Everybody is different, so everybody got something different. We're all different.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm the crazy one.
Yeah.
I kind of.
You're right about that.
I know there's no disputing.
But I'm also. You can call me for anything.
Yeah.
We all kind of like that.
Yeah,
We're all
yeah,
like that.
yeah. We're all
And
like
we
that.
all can cook. We might
Yes,
start cooking show.
we can cook though.
Decorate your kitchen. Yes. Some chicken. Fried wings.
You heard it here first. first, y'all.
Right, you heard it here first.
Right,
Exclusive,
right.
But we do. We
My
all
husband not gonna come on camera, but Sticks and Buns coming up on the next episode.
I'm about to say,
Yes, please.
I'm about to get on camera now. We can.
We at least gotta do an after party, come eat or something.
So I got a question, y'all, from a man's perspective. Like, so I don't have the eye, I don't have the, you know, I can't probably design something to save my life. Give me some tips that I can do around my house to make it lively, or you know, if I want to have guests over, what can I do to make it more appealing?
Start with the small things.
For inspiration, though.
Yeah, look for inspirations
Mhm.
and then kind of follow some of those, but start with maybe piecing together small things like accent pieces. Because you know, you may not be ready to jump out there and buy large items.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not, then start with the small pieces and think, like I said, Edith said, inspiration is one of the best things you can do is go online, Google, and just to find out who you are, like in design, like what you want
What you
and
like, what you want.
Yeah.
The look for less. That's what I used to. That's what we used to do.
Yeah.
You see
yes.
this now? Where we gonna find this at? It might not be $12,000, but we might get it for $2,000. So like,
Yeah.
or just for guys, I say clean sheets, clean comforter,
Yes. Yes.
no chips in the couch. Like,
She took it all the way basic.
Candles.
dishes washed, you know,
Okay.
those types of things. So
Check. Okay, all right. Okay,
Yeah.
put that down.
Right.
dishes
Yeah.
washed. But I'm telling you,
Yeah.
a girl likes a clean house. It don't have to be all fancy, but if it's clean, the candles lit, you know, your floor is vacuumed, it ain't chips on the floor.
Socks all on the floor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I take my shoes off, you know, like, no.
So irritating.
Hey, if y'all do like a little course for men or what, I think that would really go.
Oh, that would
you
be
know what I'm saying?
fun. That's
That
a
would be
great
real smart, because
idea.
I will be your first customer.
Yeah.
That's a fun.
Take it.
Thank you.
That would be good. That's a good idea though.
Now listen, exclusive right here. We be exclusive tonight, you know what I'm
We,
saying?
I know. We're here. We gotta get like them. They really here.
Yeah.
They know what each other
They
about to
next
say.
level.
Yeah.
Next
We
level.
gotta
It's
figure it out.
been 30 years.
Yeah.
We've been friends for 30
We've been
years.
friends.
Oh, we only been friends for like 30 minutes. It been like 3 months. It only been like 3 months, but whatever. We got that same nice. It's just a flow that works for us.
Yeah.
I can
Our
tell.
business.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see the dynamics. You guys bounce off each other.
It's
really well.
it's stress for real.
That's
That's
my
ibuprofen, y'all see. It's a headache every day.
Thank you.
But that's
You're
normal.
welcome.
That's normal.
Yeah.
We said 30 years, so you gotta go to high school together. You gotta go around the same way.
She way old. I'm just
No.
we worked at a salon together.
Okay, all three of y'all.
Okay, so
No,
all y'all have
no.
She was dating my boyfriend.
No. She was dating my.
Well,
we
y'all
go.
are two beautiful women, so back in the day, I can see how somebody could be
It's real story though.
Because you guys are like
it's
both
true.
beautiful. He probably was like,
No, well, yeah.
y'all didn't hit
I
him
can
with
see
no
that.
Brandy Monica
But
boy
I-
is mine.
but it was-
Right.
I can see
It was
that.
so
though.
funny. Though.
No,
And she asked me to do her hair. I said, okay.
well, because
No.
I swear.
well, the story actually, no, I know. It's so, when people really, I don't think people really know that history unless we tell them, but yes, I went away to college and I was dating him before I went to college. I went away to college. When I was away to college,
And
we're
he was
young.
sneaking and geeking.
So he was sneaking and geeking with her.
Right.
And
He
so,
wasn't sneaking and geeking because we was in public.
right? But that's the way you want to look at it. But I'm saying, he didn't have to worry about me being around. I was
But
in
you know, I
college.
figured it out when they all went to Freaknik and they left me in Cleveland. I
'Cause
said,
he
why
came to
can't I
see me.
go?
oh, now
She
you
was
down in
down
Atlanta.
Tuskegee, they went to Tuskegee. And I said, behind the sister.
Oh,
yeah, so I was
She
in-
and told it all.
Yes, well, right. So right, but then they came down and told on him. But when they got there, because he didn't come by himself, his cousins and them came and they told on him to me, and I was like, well, I'm in college. I don't have time for that. Yeah, so he could, you know, I'm just so not that petty.
Right.
Like if he's doing that's
Gonna do
fine.
him.
Yeah, because I'm not insecure.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
and so, but then when I came home for the summer or whatever holiday, she was at the house, you know. So and she always said, I came in and said, I swear I don't remember
She
this,
said it.
but I know my mouth, and I probably did. She said, I was like, who are you?
I was like, who are you?
And then literally, I don't know how the dynamics happened, but because I was still around, because his sister and cousins, I was still friends with them.
Yeah.
And then I found out she did hair, and I was like,
And I was good.
and she was good. All jokes, no, really though. I was like, they said she do hair, and she's good. I was like, can you do my hair? And we've been friends ever since.
Outta
And
here.
then I met Mimi because they worked in the same shop, and Mimi started doing my nails and my mani-pedi. So we've all been friends
Y'all
ever
done
since.
kicked that joker to the curb. Look at you
Yeah,
now.
we're still friends with him.
Right.
We're still
All
friends
right,
with
joker,
him.
you ain't too much of a joker. You did make a connection.
Right, man, connection.
A fabulous
Players
connection.
mess up
No,
too.
we all no, family is everything.
Yeah, we're all still close though.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
amazing. That is.
My kids
You
have
can't
siblings
write that
and I
kind of
love all
story.
their mothers.
Yeah.
There ain't no drama.
I
Because
love
the
that.
thing is, kids don't ask to be here.
Mm-mm.
I didn't know Angels, no reason for me
It
to
was
not
no
like her. I'm
disrespect.
just not like that. I don't have
We
that
didn't
kind
know.
of
And y'all got a real love for each other to this
Oh, that's
day.
fine. But we have so much in common. Like, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Oh my
that.
That's
gosh.
a dope story though. I like
Man,
that.
you can't.
Of course you like that.
It give me hope, you know what I'm saying? About creating businesses out here, you know?
Don't be out here some year from the company.
Yeah,
Don't be
it's
saying that.
what it is. It's what it
Yeah,
is.
but that's our story. That's our story.
That's a beautiful
They
life.
stick it to.
And we
Yeah.
It's so funny because everybody used to be looking at us with one eye like, y'all hang
Y'all
out.
really
Yeah, like
Yeah,
how are
what's
y'all
really
hanging
going on?
out? I'm like,
We never
whatever.
knew each other, so it was no reason to.
It was
you
no,
know what I mean?
yeah, it was no
Yeah.
disrespect.
I wish
Clearly, he
everybody
got
could be
good
like
taste.
No,
Obviously, obviously. Shout out to that
The
man.
best
Yeah.
taste.
Hey, listen, shout out to that man.
Yeah, so we happy. We living in our prime. We appreciating things.
Mhm.
Yes.
We the crybabies. Me and Mimi cry a lot. And
I'm
the Angel
always
can't
like-
figure out why we crying.
It's not that deep.
Yeah, we're just both very emotional. Like I could cry watching TV. My husband
Me
hates it.
too.
He like,
No, I can too though.
But
But
I just
they
be-
cry over everything.
Aw.
I cry over certain things.
Mhm.
These
but I
two
think
can
that
cry
for
over
me, you
anything.
know how lucky. I mean, just for us to be sitting here is a blessing.
It
Yes.
is.
Because people don't make it to tomorrow. So it's like every
True,
little thing you treasure
right.
it. I mean, my sister been through. I mean, last year was like
Oh, it
a
was
treacherous year for me.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about death on top of death, and then it makes you open
Yeah.
your eyes. You know, friend had
Yeah.
cancer, my mother had cancer, my sister had cancer. It was just like
It was crazy.
Wow.
It was a
one thing
crazy
after
year.
the next, and then I think we realized what was we praying for something, and the whole room was crying.
Right.
It was during COVID though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was
We was
a
just
lot
all
going
crying
on.
because we were like, damn, we just lucky, you know, to be here.
Yeah.
Because tomorrow's not promised, and then
Yeah.
the little things you didn't appreciate, you do now. So I appreciate my life.
Yeah.
Right.
But, and it's funny though because we do almost everything together. It's like you would think that
Travel.
we would
Tired of
no,
each other.
you would think we'd be tired of each other, but we really like are not tired. Even when we're like in our crazy, we're not tired of each other. Like we travel together. Our kids are close. It's correct. I mean, the dynamics is it's way deeper than just even
Right.
just this.
Then
That's
her,
great.
her ex-husband and my husband came up together.
Yes. So
Oh,
I
so crazy.
so I knew her
I don't
husband
even
before
know
I
how
knew
that
her.
happened.
But I knew Dre before I met Edith because my ex-husband renewed flooring.
Hey.
He has his own business too, and
Okay.
he's doing really good.
Oh, we gotta
But
call
yeah,
him.
so you call him,
It's like
call him.
support.
Yeah, support him too, and I'll give you this information too. But yeah, but I met Dre before I even knew her.
So did I.
Edith, yeah, it's crazy how the whole
And she
dynamic.
was like, who you dating?
It's
I
like
didn't
my
know
brother.
It's so, think
It's
about this, y'all.
crazy.
This is crazy.
It's if you really think
I
about
never
it.
thought about it till just
You
now.
break it down today.
I'm not
Epiphany.
serious because I knew Mimi first, and her best friend is Dre's best friend's brother. It's crazy.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
no, it's the whole dynamic.
Right.
It's really deep. It's
It was
really,
destined to
It's
happen.
real family.
Right.
yeah, it's like it's really because and we're all still really close though. Like even like
Teacher, I still want my plate.
yeah, but I'm saying but everything we're still close. Like our whether it's an ex-husband, a still husband,
That's dope.
like the
Family.
family dynamics of us because we all been knowing each other for so long because like even like with him I've been knowing him since we were teenagers. Like so me and my ex-husband went to school together. We were friends and then Dre and then it's just weird when you really think
The
about
weirdest
it.
part is he lived one street from me, and
Yeah.
I never knew it. I never met him.
Get out of here.
Weird
crazy.
girl. Then I said, where you live? I live right there. So it's like the way the circle goes.
The
Is crazy.
circle of
Yeah.
life is
But you just gotta be thankful. I mean,
Yeah.
nothing in life is gonna be perfect, but you just
Make
only the
best of
strong
it.
survive. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mhm.
It's really hard, like, to really be an entrepreneur and stick it out, cause it's
It
tough on
is.
us.
It is.
But you just gotta do. If you really want to do it, you just do it.
Well, I know y'all gotta go,
Don't
but
give up.
I do want to ask if you could give some advice. I think if one of y'all could give like just something for the kids to go on. So I heard y'all say a lot of like amazing stuff. Not even just kids, adults, all of us, right? Because y'all been really dropping some game.
Yeah, really have.
We started off with being able to navigate spaces, being able to be represented in a space that not a lot of people are in, being able to communicate, understand, have that flexibility and adaptability. We talked about you guys being parentpreneurs and even, you know, significant others, right? Being corporatepreneurs.
Cover a lot tonight.
We did. It's been a great, amazing conversation. Yeah, and just imagine, even from now, you guys left jobs to work this, to do our podcast. You guys already have your own podcast and everything else going on, and you're still about to go grind. And y'all woke up whenever, but y'all didn't even go to sleep till 2. Yeah. So it's something to be admired because you guys are constantly on the go. You find a way or make one. Yeah. So I think you guys would be the perfect ones when we end this out, because I know we got all stuff to do. But if we could at least get one tidbit of something to take from this podcast, was it something that you want everybody watching or listening to know? Like if each of you could give us one, I would love that.
For me, be true to you. Don't change who you are to fit in. Do what your heart desires, not what other people want you to do. And you'll be happier, more successful. Because you got to think you're more successful at doing the things you love than the things that other people want to do. And I kind of realized that as a parent because I paid, college is a scam, but I paid for 4 years for my oldest, 3 for my youngest. My youngest finally wants to stop going to college because she really does a really good makeup and all of that. But it took a long time as a parent for me to understand that I want college for her. She doesn't want it for herself. Wow. And I realized that I was the same way. My parents wanted me to go to college. I was like, And I did get a degree. I have a bachelor's in communications, but I did it when I wanted to do it. Right. Yeah. And that's why I was able to do it. So I learned that let people be who they're going to be, whether they are your kids or not, because you didn't want to live for your parents, right? You want to do what your heart desires. So just do that. Because I'm telling you, as a parent, I've been crying. I'm like, Mimi, is this girl crazy? You're talking like my kid's retarded. The reality of it is, we can't live through them. Right. So don't live through anybody else. Be the best you. That's the only thing I can say. Cause
I need that right there. Yeah. My daughter's 14. I'm trying
leave her alone.
I'm trying to push her to entrepreneurship. But she's like, Daddy, I want to be a nurse. I'm like, you sure you want to be a nurse that does this also? And she's like, I want to help people. I'm like, okay.
But she may change eventually. But you gotta let them be them. And I think I realized that when I was like, wait a minute, I didn't do nothing my parents told me to do, and it made me a better person. So I kind of backed off, and I feel like me and my kids are even closer now because I'm like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
You know, because be you.
Yeah, don't figure it out. I love that.
I say create your vision. Be true to what you, make sure you know what you want to do. You gotta see it. For me, I did a vision board. And everything on my vision board, not everything, but a lot of it has come from. No, I'm not.
That is awesome. Were you about to say a lot of it as coming into fruition? Wow.
It's great. See, I told you.
I knew she was. I knew it.
That's a blessing because a lot of people, you know, they paste the stuff on the board, and I don't think they believe it with the right intention to go and make it happen and stay true to themselves, even if it's not happening as fast. So for her to say that, like, know where you intend to go.
I need to revise it. Yeah. And put some new stuff on there. But I'm telling you, I've been check.
Yeah,
it's
been good.
You throw a vision board party or whatnot.
And make sure it comes with an achievement board.
We need to have a vision board. Forget the vision boards. We need to have inspirational conversations, because the vision board, I ain't gonna say they played out, but it's when you talk to other people, sometimes they bring things out of you that the vision board won't give you.
Right.
So sometimes being in rooms that you're not used to being in give you way more than a way more vision than exactly.
Right.
It's crazy. We tell the young girls all the time because we mentor, and we tell them.
Y'all didn't. Okay, so it's.
I know.
We had
East Tech.
We were at East High for 6 months.
I was 2 places. I was at John Adams East High. I can't think of the elementary school right there off of Kinsman. But I mean, that's my first love. Like,
we do. We're gonna get back to it.
Encouraging the young girls to love themselves. And I think
it was a great program.
Yeah, it was awesome. But teaching them, like, you know, you got to.
That's what's up.
Because one of the things you got to think about is when I leave her, they're going to just say, oh, they was fly, they was cute. No, what are my kids going to think? And what did I contribute to the world? And what did I give to
Leave a real legacy.
Yeah, like, I remember her. She was one of my, and they see me all the time at the Miss Edith, you remember me? I'm like, yes, I remember you. So it's a good When you have an open hand, God give you things.
Yeah,
sure do.
You can't get
Yeah.
nothing with a closed fist.
You
so.
sure can.
Right.
Yeah, well, okay. So, Edith
You gotta
said,
give your.
I'm gonna
She
recap it, cause it's gonna all flow together. So Edith said, stay true to yourself. And Mimi says, you have to have a vision. So you, to only get to it, to have a vision, you have to be true to yourself. And once you're true to yourself and you develop that vision, you have to keep going. Like you can't stop, you can't be a quitter, you have to fight. Because it's going to be a lot of trials and tribulations, a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges, a lot of pushback, a lot of no's. So you have to be able to see it until you can't see it no more. Meaning you just keep fighting, never give up. Like don't take no for an answer. Do not give up. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do it. You can do whatever you put your mind to, and that ties into being true to yourself and seeing your vision and following through in your vision and making it happen. Don't let anybody tell you different.
I don't think we get no better than that.
Listen, you can't call it better than that. That was great, little bold and everything. You can't get no better than that.
So one more time, y'all, before we let them go, I really want to recap where we can find them. If you guys are on Instagram, they are at DKOR and the number 8, Decor8. Here in Cleveland, you can always come to the store when they are open. They are located at the corner of Mayfield and Richmond, right across the street from the Aldi, so you know exactly where to catch them. As you know, these are some busy women, but feel free to reach out to them via Instagram if you need to. They do staging. They also help with basically any other facet of your life. So find a way or make one to make sure you support these lovely ladies and come on down and see what they got going on. We're trying to keep this marketing going for them because it is amazing. Here.
5141 Mayfield Road, Lyndhurst, Ohio, 44124, 440-449-3567.
Ooh, don't get no better than that, y'all.
We're open Monday through Friday by appointment only, Saturdays 12 to 5. Consultations $175. Hit us up.
I can wait till we come back a year from now and see how much.
We going to the warehouse a year from now.
Listen, hey, that's what's up. We're gonna be at the warehouse interview. So listen, we thank you, ladies, and we appreciate
We
y'all.
didn't tell you guys that we are part of NBA.
Awards
program coming up
for the All-Star.
2022 for the All-Stars.
Yeah.
So we told y'all we was gonna put y'all on to everybody who had a hand at All-Star because it's way more to Cleveland than Bone Thugs. So say that one more time, Miss Mimi, so they can hear you.
Oh,
We got part of
that. Shout out to NBA for picking our businesses.
Exactly.
One of the businesses.
Exactly.
And it really what the program does is
Promote.
send people to the local businesses and they give you, and come in and scan the QR code so you can get something off, and they're giving away prizes. When you scan the QR code, you get points for how many stores you go to. That's part of the NBA Awards app, and Angel can tell you about the app. She's the IT girl.
Right. So just go to whether you have Google app or we download through Apple or Google, but either or. Download the app, and it has to be NBA Events, not NBA Events app. Download the app, and you just kind of follow. It's easy. You just follow it, but you'll see a list of retailers, and it tells you pretty much where you can go to get your QR code scanned. So so we all have an individual code that's for our business specifically. So it's not like you can just go anywhere and it's gonna help us. You have to come here and scan. But the more points you get, the better the reward. So you can, so it may start off small, but
tickets to the All-Star game.
You can get tickets to it builds up. So the more points you get, so it's restaurants, retail, it's just, you just have to go check it out. But you can also come in and we can scan your, QR code here, so.
This is perfect, especially for all you guys who are building out your Airbnbs, rental properties, or like you said, staging and sell homes. Feel free to come here. It'll make the whole, like I said, it's an ambiance. It's not just the look of it, but it's a completed thought.
Or just hire us to build out your Airbnbs.
Yes,
exactly.
Because we're always in the Airbnb and it don't be right. So
Right. That's so funny.
I love that.
Airbnb.
We need that.
Honestly, we pick Airbnb based on the furniture.
It's so
And most of us do that.
Yeah.
It's all about appearance. Like if the pictures aren't right and the furniture's not modern, most people don't want it. Unless you're the cheaper person who just want to go
You don't
drop
want
your
that
bags and.
Yeah. Some people just like drop their
We gonna
bag.
get
But you're a guy, so guys are different. But we think about, are we gonna sit on here? Who's been
Everything.
sitting on
Yeah.
here?
Exactly.
Usually it's a sign of how clean they are, and you know what I'm saying. So
I didn't think about
it's
that.
very appealing. And
Yeah.
Even doing
you
your
can have a
footage, your
beautiful
digital
area.
brand, when you guys are trying to build your business and you guys want to record and stuff like that, you want a nice intimate space. Yes, it matters your background and the different details, and you see how they have all these different accents as well as the main components. So definitely, like even the candles burning to get your mind right and just make it feel good to you.
It's all about
So
ambiance.
for sure, hit them up. Come and support these wonderful women. If nothing else, just come and have a conversation for a nominal fee. Come buy some. They don't talk for free. They don't talk for free.
That's
But for a nominal fee, you can come and be a part of this conversation. It is. So make sure you come and spend a little bit of both down here at Decor. That's DKOR. And thanks so much for tuning in, y'all. Till the next time. Be
Next
good or be
time,
good
y'all.
at it. Bye.
That's dope.
It's pretty good. Thank you
Oh,
guys.
you're welcome. Thank
We
you.
was trying not to take too
That's
much of y'all's
because we have
time.
people here and help the conversation flow. So we need to start having guests.
Oh yeah, no, listen, that's the hack right there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and then
saying?
to keep
We
you from
start
trying to
having
think of what
guests
to talk about. But you guys
Right.
also would be great, like that business